And another thing I remember from high school is when I there was a game room type of thing, but you have to make a membership to borrow. Like there's a pool table, there's a ping pong table, but you had to take your membership card to go over to the desk and then borrow the balls out
Okay.
to play pool or ping pong. And then when you return it, they give you back your card.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one time I went to them and then tried to borrow the pool table equipment, and it was a older white lady. She was on the heavier side too.
Was she was
Okay.
she a Karen?
Yes. And I said, can I take out the pool equipment? And she said, but what's the magic word? And I just came over to Canada like in 2 years. I don't know what she's referring to at all. And she
Yeah.
stood there, wait for me to say it. And I don't know what it was. At the end, she said, it's please. And she waited for me to say it, then gave it to me.
Yeah, that's full on Karen move. We
In the
love that.
moment, I didn't pay much attention, but recently now I think back, I think that was pretty messed up. I feel violated.
Whoa, violated is a strong word. We can't be throwing words like that around in 2022, you know?
It's abuse of power.
Whoa, okay.
If your policy is you need to become a member to borrow your equipment, I became a member. I was fully qualified based on your policy. Who are you to tell me that I'm not qualified to borrow because of your personal preference for whichever words I use?
In North America, we use the magic words please and thank you.
No, North America is immigrant countries. You should be accepting of other cultures.
You're coming from a principles point of view, like hardcore, like it doesn't mean because you have this authority that you can, you know, control people because this is what you want.
It's like I'm the customer, and then you as the company, you say, in order to get this, you need to pay this, you need to go here, you need to pick it up from here. But then as the employee in the middle, you refuse to follow your company policy and you don't give me the product because of your personal preference. Like if it would be like if you went to McDonald's, you ordered fries and they say, okay, it's $2. You pay them $2. And then at the end, they're like, oh, but you gotta come out of your car, spin around 3 times, otherwise I won't give it to you. You'd be like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Like I pay for my fries, it's mine. Like give it
Okay,
to me.
so having said that, okay, because I worked in customer service right before. And okay, right, okay. So this is actually really relevant to this conversation because I want to hear your thoughts on what you think of this now. So I used to work customer service, and I would have a rude customer. Okay, they would come to the desk, they would tap their fingers on the counter, they would tell me what they want because that's my job, right? Like if the customer wants something, I'm going to serve their needs. Basically, I'm going to meet their needs with whatever services the company provides. In this case, I'll just say it's a widget. I'm not going to specify what the product or service is, but this customer comes up, they're extremely rude. Okay, they're on their phone, they're tapping their fingers on the desk, they demand the service or product or widget, whatever it is, and without giving me any regard as a human being. Okay, and so I tell them, okay, like I'm still being polite, still, still delivering the highest customer service that I could provide to the customer. And they basically treat me like shit. Okay. And then they pay and they throw their credit card to me. And basically, they want me because they're on their phone, they're busy, whatever, to tap their card for them, which I don't even know if I could do as you know, I'm not the holder of the card. But that's besides the point. Should I allow them to purchase widgets, products, or services from me with the attitude that they're giving me?
Yes.
But why? Because okay, in the services industry, I could always like turn away a customer that's being totally an asshole to me, like being totally rude, like not even treating me as a human being. Like why should I even service someone like that?
Because you cannot deny someone's service because you don't like their attitude. Like,
Okay.
just like how a police cannot give someone a ticket because they have a bad attitude. Just like how you cannot convict a criminal based on their bad attitude.
Mm-hmm.